Hello to the voidless beings. Today I'm going to talk about my 2023 goals. So I've spoken about my series goals briefly recently in one of my other videos. So I do want to continue sort of trying to like binge series because I feel like that's the best way to tackle them. But considering I finished 18 series last year, and I still have 56 series ongoing, and when I say 56, I mean 56 series, but I'm caught up to 16, so there's like 16 series where there's not a next book out, so technically it's 37, but I still feel like that's too big of a number. Like, I have 37 ongoing series, and I'm still planning on starting another like 6 or 7 within like the next 2 months. So series, I want to try and get that number down. If I end the year with less series than I started with, then it's a success, because most of the series that I have ongoing have more than one book to read to get to a point where I'm caught up. So series, a couple of other things I want to do is sort of like mini challenges. I'm like, if I get 1 book a month, then that's like a small goal. Hopefully I can achieve it. 1 book a month for each isn't too difficult, but like, if I don't make progress, then I feel like I might fall behind. And that's, I want to read 1 big book a month, so that's a book over 500 pages. I want to read a classic a month, because there's still like a bunch of classics that are like really short because I haven't finished yet or even started. So like The Picture of Dorian Gray, I know that's short. I want to read Around the World in 80 Days because I remember seeing the movie that came out like 15, 20 years ago or whatever. And I want to read that. And then the other one is a non-fiction, because I really like non-fiction, but I always get caught up in fiction books, and I'm like, you know what, non-fiction, it takes a little bit longer to read because it feels like there's a lot more to take in, but I really like learning things. At the moment I'm really into like megafauna, so you know, you got the dinosaurs, but once the dinosaurs died, like mammals just got really big. So you got like giant sloths and woolly rhinoceroses and woolly mammoths. And they're just really exciting to me. So that's another thing. And the last thing I want to do, which I think is my most ambitious thing that I want to do, but I'm really excited about it, is my mega adaptation project. So I'm going to get a big board, I'm going to get little tokens to print out and stick it on the board, but it's going to be a big chart ranking book to movie / TV show adaptations. So it'll be like a 5 scale on the side and a 5 scale on the top for like books versus movies, and we can see, in my opinion, if movies are going to be better or if the books are going to be better, because I know for a fact that there are some movies out there that are just better than the book. Stardust, I'm looking at you. Forrest Gump, if anyone's ever read Forrest Gump, you know what I'm talking about. It is not it. Whereas everyone knows the movie is like one of the greatest things ever. And so I just want to, it'll be fun. It'll be nice visual as well. And I'll get to watch a bunch of movies that I've never watched, and then read a bunch of books that I'm like, oh, I've seen that movie, but I didn't realize it was also a book. Because I feel like they're really sneaky sometimes. But if you know any movies or TV shows that are based on books, please let me know. It might be a bit ambitious because I know Vampire Diaries is like, it's very cheesy, very like 5-10 years ago, but like I've never seen it, but I kind of want to, because there's a lot of like fuss, and I actually read the books 15-20 years ago, maybe not 20, 10-15 years ago, and the books kind of went off the rails, so I'd like to see the differences. So hopefully some of those things are what you guys are interested in seeing. If not, I'm going to be doing it anyways, and you can just be along for the ride or not be along for the ride, and you can do whatever. But I hope that you're gonna be here for some of my possibly interesting opinions, because my friends always say I got some interesting opinions. I've got strong opinions, and I tend to like a lot of things, so this is where my hate's gonna come out. You're gonna see it. So I hope that you'll stick around for some of these things, and I hope you enjoy.